Hello, everybody. I'm Jim Powers, and we welcome you back to MaryvilleSaints.com and Saints Vision as we get ready for some Christmas break basketball. And joining us is the women's basketball coach, Chris Ellis. And Chris, a good weekend last weekend, a great road win down at Rolla. Great first half against Drury, but then I think 20 minutes of basketball that everybody wants to forget about.
2 words, 17%.
And the shooting percentage in the second half just wasn't, it was almost to a point to where it seemed like there was a lid on the basket. Some great looks, just nothing wanted to fall for the Saints in that second half against Drury.
Well, if you don't make shots against Drury and you shoot 17% and they shoot 68%, and the majority of those 68% shots were layups, it's going to be a long day, and it was a long 20 minutes.
Is that one of those games to where maybe get it out of the way early, especially for the young players, the freshmen and sophomores that haven't been getting a lot of playing time, to kind of say, hey, this is what can happen moving forward in conference play?
Well, yes and no, because there are always reasons why things happen, but never excuses. Mm-hmm. And there were a lot of reasons for what happened in the second half, although all those things are not excusable. I mean, we have a lot of people not at 100%. It's nobody's fault, but that has a lot to do with it. We got tired. There's a reason, not an excuse. We quit playing according to the game plan, what got us there, what helped us beat S&T. Again, reason, not an excuse. So, excuses get old really fast, and we don't need reasons to lose. We need reasons to win, and we need to find those and stay with them for 40 minutes.
Talk a little bit about finals week, obviously. Just a real tough week, but having 7 days off and then playing UMSL on Saturday. Talk about the week and talk about, getting everybody back into it mentally to get ready for UMSL on Saturday.
Well, reason, excuse. I don't think the mental part's a problem. Our kids do well in the classroom, so not really that worried about, the academic rigors of finals week. We've got a lot of key people hurt, sick, you name it. It's almost borderline ridiculous at this point. So I don't know what team we're going to put on the floor tomorrow. I can tell you that I hope that the team we put on the floor will be ready to play. I don't know if we'll be able to compete at that level, or it remains to be seen. It will look very, very unlike a team that we've put on the floor all season. So it's going to be interesting.
Talk a little bit about UMSL, and that's a team that a lot of high hopes in the preseason, and now all of a sudden they're staring 0-2 in the pod coming against us tomorrow up at the Mark Twain Center.
Well, it's a game that I think they believe they have to win for that very reason, being 0-2. They've had a lot of interesting things go on up there, but Kelly Kunkel is a player that we recruited here. She is their best player. She is a great player. They have a couple of transfers, JUCO transfers, that are doing a nice job for them. They also have a center, Jordan Fletcher, who's very athletic, 6'3", jumps, gets up and down the floor very well. So they're going to bring it. I am sure that they will play very well against us. 2 reasons: they always play well up there, and 2, they have to. So if we don't bring it, I don't see how we can have a favorable result.
Outstanding stuff, Chris. Well, thanks so much, and we'll talk to you next week before you guys go out to San Francisco to play some great competition on the West Coast later on next week.
Looking forward to that. Holy Name's a great place to play. It's up in the mountains in Oakland, overlooks the city. It's a really beautiful place. Hopefully we can get business done there, and then we go up to Sonoma, and they played Parkside, very tough. So it's going to be a tough game. So it'll be fun.
Outstanding stuff, Chris. Thanks so much. Good luck tomorrow against UMSL.
Thanks, Jim.
Chris Ellis joins us here as we talk about UMSL tomorrow. We'll have all the action audio broadcast tomorrow on Saints Vision, and we'll also have all the results for you on our Twitter feed at Maryville Saints. For Coach Ellis, I'm Jim Powers. Thanks so much for tuning in to MaryvilleSaints.com and Saints Vision. Have a great week, and as always, go Saints.